Hi, my name's Nicole, and this is my husband, Devon.
And we've been coming to Victory since 2016.
So we started dating in 2014. And I guess backstory, I feel like I was born in the church. So I always knew God growing up. But when I moved out of my parents' house, I was young and just started getting into things that I shouldn't have been. We were living together before we were married, so we weren't living a Christian lifestyle, but I knew that I didn't want to live the lifestyle that he was living. He was drunk every day, and it was just caused a lot of anxiety. And then he went to jail, and it was just sad, and it was hard.
I was going through a lot at the time. Matter of fact, I wasn't able to keep a job, was selling drugs and that type of lifestyle. And I had a buddy that I grew up with in high school. He's a good guy, very good guy. He was coming to Victory, and I could tell he was just joyful. I just told him one day, Brian, I want what you have, man. I'm kind of in tears. And then he invited me to Victory. And I played him for a couple months. I did. But fast forward, I took him up on the offer, and I did get prayed for, and I understood that I have a father that loves me unconditionally, no matter what. It wasn't until then the chains were broken.
I saw such a change in him, and so we started coming to Victory together, not just here or there, but we were coming consistently. And after he got sober and got baptized, we got married, and we started having kids together. Now we have 4 of them, 4 girls. So Harrison started getting us connected, and we both started serving. So Devon started serving on ushers, I started serving on guest services, and then we started getting connected in small groups as well. And during that time of us doing the Freedom Small Group, I started having some health problems, which caused a lot of extreme anxiety and depression in that season of my life. And actually the day of the Freedom Conference, I went up to get prayer with the first person. I told her what was going on, and I just broke down and I said, I'm just tired of living like this. I'm tired every day of just having this anxiety and depression. She started praying over me, and it was literally God speaking directly to her, because the details of the prayer she was praying for me, only God knew. And so that kind of just turned the conference around for me.
They said that they were gonna do baptisms the very next day. And my wife mentioned it. She said, maybe we could do this.
In my heart, I felt like God was I want you to get baptized and wash this away. And I had been baptized when I was 8 years old. But I just felt like the Holy Spirit tugging at me. And honestly, the enemy was he didn't want that. He wanted me to continue living this fear and depression and anxiety. And he's just you're gonna look stupid. Well, you serve, what if somebody thinks you never got baptized, or, this is silly. And my husband came alongside me and said, we're gonna do this together. We're gonna, it's a new start for us. And ever since then, I do not have anxiety. I do not live in fear. I walk in freedom, knowing that God has the final say. And regardless of circumstance, He is my peace and my final say. If you're on the fence about getting baptized, just do it. If the Holy Spirit's tugging at your heart, follow that. God will never leave you astray. He knows best, and just let Him do a work and transform your life. If you're afraid to do it, take your husband or your wife and do it together. Make a declaration to God that you're ready to rededicate your life and let Him turn things around and work in your life.
Walk in freedom.